dream in my eye. I be an example to myself in the tears that I cry.
Alright, so I'm up in here with your Digg Lifestyle. What's going on?
Yo, what's happening?
Man, I
I'm
appreciate
cool.
you for taking your time to let me get into your head a little bit, let the people see who you are, what's going on. We're going to start out with just like what got you into doing t-shirts?
Man, so what got me into doing shirts is I got tired of coming home not doing nothing. You know what I mean? I felt very unmotivated, and I saw my sister. She live out there in Texas. Shout out to Star Creations. But I just got in her inbox, and I was like, "Hey sis, how you do that? You know what you doing?" And she was just telling me different equipment she bought and things like that. And she was like, "Just get on YouTube." And I was like, "Bet." So when I hopped over to YouTube, the first thing I typed in was T-shirt side hustle. You know what I'm saying? And my boy Stan Banks popped up, of course.
Shout out.
And what video was it? He was putting vinyl on a bomber jacket, and I was like, "That's dope."
I remember that video.
So I checked him out, yeah. And I was like, "Okay, man." And from then on, he just became like my mentor in my head without him even knowing it. And I told myself in the beginning, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be the female Stan Banks." You know what I mean? And that's like I said, I was saying that in the beginning, and then I grew into. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be the greatest version of myself that I can be. And you know what I mean? Like I rock with Stan. I'm staying next to Stan. I ain't gotta be Stan. You dig?
Period.
So and Big Brando as well. He brought me in, bringing me more like the business side of it. Like he has step by step. It's like a manual. Like go get your DBA.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Your joint. You know what I mean? Your joint popping is legal. And but yeah, that's where it basically started. So shout out to them, man, and their influence. I really appreciate that.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, I share the same people, man. It was them. They motivated me a lot in the beginning. Still to this day, hell. So what was the first equipment you bought? You said your sister told you to get on YouTube and told you what she had or whatnot. So what'd you end up buying first?
Man, so when I first got into it, I was very green to the situation, so I wanted like the easiest thing possible. So I was asking around, and everybody was like, "Oh, the Cricut is easier than the Cameo, blah blah blah." So I went back and forth. But what made the final judgment, me thinking like me, they had a matte black Cricut Air 2 at the Joann's out here in Virginia, VA, and I was like, I'm going to get that. So I went and got the Cricut, hooked it up, started cutting out shirts, and it was just from there I was in love.
So I know now you had that Cricut. You started with that Cricut. I know your wifey just got you that Cameo 4. How's that treating you?
Yeah, shout out to Babe for that. I like the Cameo. It's definitely a learning curve.
Yeah.
It's but I feel like it cuts better than the Cricut, like the finer details, if you can get your blade settings right. So you have to mess with that blade a lot. That's the only thing. With Cricut, man, you just boom. It's a dial on the top. It's like, hey, put this here, and it's gonna cut this out. So that's the only thing. But I do like the Cameo, and I do benefit from having both of them because it helps me time wise as well.
So you using an auto blade with it? With your Cameo?
Yeah, the blade that came with, that's the auto joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Just a little tip, like between like the blade depth, that wheel that you see to the left, like keep it between like 3, 4. That's what I keep mine on. And then so they have, you know how they have all the auto settings and different things.
Yeah.
Find one you like and then learn to adjust. Like me, I use card stock, but then I find out all the vinyls I use, I just adjust my force and my speed to go with them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to keep it simple. I've never used any of those presets that are in there. None of them have ever worked with anything I've ever had. So
Never.
I just, just a little tip on like getting that Cameo down, or the software and the cut settings.
I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna try that, man. See, that's what the squad is about. Cause
For sure.
I'm
For
definitely
sure.
gonna take that in. I heard you mention it in your video.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I mean that first
Mhm.
time with that fatty Vanna, that shit killed me. I had to figure that out. I was like, man, I'm sitting here like, what can I do? But
You got it though, man. And that's you just you taught me something. Like it ain't no game. I be watching all y'all videos.
yeah, for sure, right on. The so like you stay busy, you stay moving, you like out of the squad. I think you got the lock on that sublimation stuff. Like, what is it about sublimation that gets you? You be dope like them socks and all that stuff. Like, I ain't messing with that. Like, like what is it? What is you know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm trying to ask, but
But like, what is it about sublimation?
for you, yeah,
Man, for me, it's just I don't know. It seems I guess because with sublimation, it's embedded in the fabric. So I just feel like
mm-hmm,
I'm like really making something. You can be so creative with it. You know what
mm-hmm,
I'm saying? You can put anything on anything. I mean, I ain't gonna say that as long as it's a certain material.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just the thing. Like, just every time I sublimate, and I really like to do socks. Socks is definitely my favorite. Um, it's every time I lift up the press and I'm finished with my socks, it's the same feeling every time. Like, yo, like, damn, son. You know what I mean? So that's what it is for sublimation, man.
yeah. You raw with them socks. You be coming with some shit.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So with them socks though, like what do you how like your pressure? How much pressure do you use? I mean, like light pressure, firm pressure. I'm asking for a
Like,
friend.
honestly, with me, it's it depends on the design. Like if it's like a lighter design with me, I don't use as much pressure and I lower like my time because you know the more pressure you pumping more ink and stuff to it. So you don't want a light design to look too dark.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
yeah,
But yeah, in a darker image, you know, I usually go 67s with a little bit more pressure. So not too firm. You know what I mean? Like Stan say, turn your pressure all the way up until you can't turn it anymore,
hmm
and you know back it off until you can barely close that joint. So that's what you do for the well. That's what I do for the dark garment,
okay.
the dark design. Excuse me.
Damn, I'm mad I didn't record that first part. It was so good. Um, so just back to the squad. So most people don't understand like the squad was just an organic thing that happened. None of us knew each other. None of us planned on shouting out each other's in the videos. It was just something
Right.
happen, something that came together naturally, organically. Um,
Yeah.
like what is what does squad mean to you?
Man, what squad mean to me is just realness. You know what I mean?
Period.
Squad is motivation. You know what I mean? Squad right now is honestly, you know, a purpose, bro. Because it's the like I keep saying, the love, the organic, genuine love from strangers. You know,
Period.
they don't have to do that. Nobody has to take their time out to watch 12 Gone or you did. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Period.
And they do. You know what I mean? And they value what we talking about. And so the squad means a lot to me because it's so real. And like you said, like we didn't know each other, and we jump back to the sublimation thing. Like you helped me in the beginning learning sublimation because you were one of the videos I watched.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I probably hopped in your comments because I talk too much, and I probably had to let you know like, man, I rock with you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I really did, and I'm the type of person like I say what I feel. So I'm like,
Yeah.
like bro, cool, man. He just being him. So squad to me is real. It's organic and it's big. It's major.
It really is. Like, so I think it was only right that we did this Facebook group, Squad Custom T-shirts and print. Y'all come jump on there. Come check
Yeah.
us out. Um, like, how do you feel about this group? Like, just tell the people about the squad Facebook group a little bit.
Man, the squad Facebook group is like, it's like my hangout right now. You know what I mean? Go talk to my folks real quick.
Period.
You know, share my day, share tips. You know, motivate each other, ask each other, you know, questions, get our brain muscles and stuff moving, and just, you know, when my squad can hang out, man, it's honestly, it's a family. It's a growing family right now, and you know, everybody over there is sharing, and we have a responsibility now because of this group. You know, we brought these people together. We got to come through. You need.
Period. Yeah, I'm trying to. I want to give them a different experience. I don't want the same old cookie cutter stuff that we see in all the groups. I want people to feel involved. I want people to feel like we're taking time to know who they are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And one thing, it's a lot of people in there. I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a few people that are just like front runners as far as what they post, sharing their ideas and different stuff like that. I noticed one. I think she's AC Customs. I can't think of what her. I think she is. I can't think.
Oh yeah, I think that's we talking about the same. She out here in Virginia with me. You know, about 45 minutes away.
Yeah. They, like a lot of them people, like they like really busy, man, really doing stuff, and so like your Digg Lifestyle. If you could go back now and tell your Digg Lifestyle who started that YouTube page something you know now, what would you tell her?
I'll probably tell a girl, get out your head, you know what I mean? Don't be so nervous, loosen up. I look real stiff in my early videos. It was a little hint in there, you know what I mean? But I tell myself to loosen up. Probably get that boogie out your nose. No, I ain't had no boogie in my nose. I play too much. But yeah, that's what I would tell myself. Like, these people rocking with you, girl, loosen up. Be you. You know what I mean? Be that person you be in the house with. Like, my wife can vouch for me. I'll be in here and I will break down the whole Temptations scene 3. You know what I'm saying? For no reason.
Yeah.
And keep it moving. You know what I mean? I always got songs and stuff in my head. So for me to be able to be, you know, as I think, crazy on camera and people still rocking with it and still want to, you know, they still learning stuff in the process. It's dope. So yeah, that's what I would tell myself.
I got another question to play off of that. So, there's not a lot of females, not a lot of women on YouTube that are into t-shirts. There's a lot of women crafters, but like the t-shirts, the socks, the heat presses and stuff like that, that dedicate strictly to that versus a crafter, in quotes. So for these young women coming up, what would you tell them as, like, if they want to get into YouTube and they want to do the t-shirts and different stuff, what type of advice would you give a young woman trying to get into this game?
What I would tell, my advice would be that the future is female. You know, no disrespect. You know what I mean? But us as females, we've had to overcome our obstacles as well to get to certain status, and we had things we had to fight for in the past as well as anybody else.
Right.
And I feel like we've been through so much as a female. Like, go out and do your thing, and don't feel like you gotta be stuck in, you know, a circle or, you know, a stereotype because you are a female. I've always been the type that ran with the boys. It's just what it is. I mean, I can hang with the girls too, go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I would just say that, like, just don't get stuck in a bubble. Do you? You know what I mean? And let's just, you know, who run the world.
Okay.
But I love my guys though. I love my brothers. Y'all know Squad Up. You know what I mean? I know I'm little sis in the group, so I definitely got respect for my brothers. So there ain't no respect on that.
Period.
But I definitely have a respect for my women out here and what we're doing. And like you said, it's a lot of women on YouTube. There is a lot of women on YouTube.
Yeah. So, tell the people where they can find you, where you look, you know what I mean, as far as your products, your services, because you do a lot of custom work.
Yeah.
How they reach out to you if they want that.
I mean, you want something custom? First thing you can find me over there. Instagram, you dig. Well, Instagram is _dig_lifestyle. You can hit me in the inbox. You can even hit me in my Gmail, you dig design@gmail.com if you serious about some custom work. But you can always find me on my YouTube channel. Run over there, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that. Yeah, I just plugged on your junk, bro.
Oh, that's all. That's what we're here for. That's the point of this.
But yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, that's where y'all can find me at, and you can find me on a regular in the hashtag squad and custom t-shirts and more and all that over on Facebook. So holla at me. That's where I be at.
Period. Right on.
And let me mention my Etsy store that I have. You dig designs. You can find me over there at Etsy. Straight like that.
A little bit everywhere, a little bit of movement on everything.
I keep moving.
So I appreciate your time. I just appreciate the time you took to get in here with me and allow me this interview, allow me to pick your head a little bit. Anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
I want to say again and again, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for rocking with me. You have no idea the influence that you all are making in my life right now. Shout out to Squad, J Style, 12 Gone, say how you feel. Mike Tees be like, I'm out. That's my boy.
Yeah.
But it's funny. I can do really good impressions. I got impressions of all y'all, but like I said, I'm on the spot. I can do all y'all though, and it's really good.
Throw them in the videos.
Yeah, but yeah, just shout out to y'all, man, and catch me on YouTube. Trying to run up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at like 890 around that ballpark. Help me out, man. Let's do it. It's a movement, not a moment. It is.
Period. I'm gonna tell you though, that last 100, it crept up. It crept so slow for me. Damn it. I'm like, come on. Like I watched that. I literally watched every point from 900 to 1,000.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro,
man.
I know how it is. I'm like, come on, baby. Like, I'm rolling dice. Give me 4, 5, 6, baby. Come on.
Period.
But yeah.
So I'm gonna get up out of here. Holler at my wife before she go to work. But man, I appreciate you, Squad. I appreciate you just for giving the time. We got that little meeting thing tomorrow. I'll see you then. I'll holler at you then, and we're gonna have to do this again, like a follow up on this in a little bit though. So
yeah,
appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
For sure. Right on. Have a good night.
Alright, I'm out.
12 Gone Apparel, the dream in my eye. I be an example to myself in the tears that I cry.